Good morning, everyone. It is I, Mike V. Today is Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. Welcome back to Sun, Sand, and Scoop. We're playing the Spring Championship of Online Poker live from Costa Rica. And today's event's going to be event 20L, $5.50 buy-in deep stack event. And I'm going to be registering this an hour in. So the tournament's already been running for about an hour now, or just about to be. The tournament's actually on break at the moment, funny enough. So, yeah, I'll probably register in the next few minutes. I can go ahead and show it off right here. I forgot what, I just realized one thing I forgot. Let me do some live editing here. There we go. I forgot to change the event here on the upper right corner of your screen. So now it's appropriately labeled event 20-L. All right, so it is 9 a.m. local time. I don't expect many of my regular viewers to be watching live since it's the middle of the workday for many of you. But it is poker playing for me. Let's see how I do this time around. There's 2 hours of late registration still remaining, so this is going to be another long-ish one. I can go ahead and give you guys an idea of the structure here. So 10-minute blinds. And I'm going to be registering right around the time the blinds go to 250, 500. The starting chips has doubled to 50,000. That's why it's called a deep stack event. It starts with double the chips. But I'm going to register late for this one, of course. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone is enjoying their week. I know a lot of you guys have been to Vegas or are about to go to Vegas. It's that time of year. Let me go and grab a new bottle of water before I start. One moment, guys. Okay. Alrighty. Looks like game is resumed and blinds are up. All right. So I guess we can go ahead and get started. We'll register. Let's open this bottle. Okay. So schedule of future games. So we've got this morning, and then there'll be a break until Saturday. Saturday, I've got a choice. I could either play a similar event that I'm playing now, or I could enter the $11 8-game mixed game tournament. That would be very interesting to showcase. They start at roughly the same time, an hour apart. And I got to figure out what I'm going to be playing Sunday because it looks like PokerStars made a change to the schedule, and the one I have bookmarked had the scoop label removed. So is that no longer going to be an event? So be quite interesting to find out. They must have been making some last-minute changes. So I'll have to go through and see what I play on Sunday. And then there's going to be also tournaments on Monday and Tuesday. I'll have to check again. But yeah. Okay. let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and register. All right. Good luck to me. And I'll show off my table. There we go. Feel free to chat with me in the stream chat, and I will be sure to do my best and respond to you. Of course, 2-minute delay. Brazil, UK, Switzerland, and Greece. Already plenty of players with higher than the starting stack. Later today, I'm going to have some of my leftover pizza that I had delivered last night, and that should keep me. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be doing my grocery shopping. Be heading out. I have to stock up on double stuff because I use a lot of stuff when I make food. I use a lot of butter, and it's running out quicker than I wanted to. All right, first hand dealt, and it's an immediate fold. Another kind of limp. Min raise. Well, bet sizing is not indicative of what I would consider a decent player for sure. But full house. Because the other person had a flush. Yep, the second nut flush. Crazy, for sure. It was min raised with Queen 7 offsuit. Okay. Now he makes it 3x on the gun. I mean, wow. Okay, so this player opens wide quite a bit. And they had to chop it because of the paired board and the ace kicker. Yeah, so far he's raised every single hand since coming in. Nine, five, wow. What kind of a label can I give this guy? Probably an orange one. wonder if it's the pool maintenance. He raised again. I'll call it. It's already a hefty raise as it is. Hey, Joe. Just tuned in just as I decided to play my first hand here. I folded all hands prior to this, so you haven't missed anything. Only been live for, what was it, 20 minutes? Okay. So I'm up against the crazy guy. He does not see bets, so he probably had junk. But he can make something here with this junk. Definitely. And he bets again. All right, so I picked up a gut shot. Very speculative here. I would fold in most other situations. I'm gonna go ahead and call it once, see if I get really lucky. But I don't. Oh, he picked up 3/8. All right, so he actually had a hand that time. Yeah, early in the stream, this player like raised four hands in a row, and he had like 9-5 offsuit, Queen 6 offsuit. It's like very strange. I'm surprised he decided to slow down there. I'm guessing maybe the flush card came or something. May need to reevaluate if this player has slowed down at that point. Okay. And still plenty of opportunities here. He leads. A lot of callers. All right, I'll defend. No diamonds. Top pair weak kicker. Original raiser does not see bet. Why did this guy throw throw snowballs at me? Okay, this guy leads. There's a dry board, but he could easily have a queen. You know what? I'm not going to continue with this one. Sweet kickers. That's the danger of defending your big blind with such a hand. All right. Raise on the cutoff. King Jack. Strong raise. It's only 1,400 though. A jack. Something tells me this will get me into trouble. What a strange bet. All right. Oh my gosh, running straight. Okay, it slowed him down. I'll take the showdown. Yay. Okay. That's what I was hoping he had. I was hoping he had a missed ace like ace 10. Let me bring up the replayer. Okay. Ace 10. I was hoping he had like that ace king, ace queen, you know, ace 10. Didn't hit a jack either. Or had like pocket queens are up. So that was a good one. Brings me back up to starting stack. Yeah, unlike Monday's game, this is a slower paced uh, format. Taking time is definitely valuable here. Yeah, 20 hands dealt so far. Saw the flop 3 out of 20, 3 times out of those 20. Mixed sleeves like to just throw a bunch of stuff. I don't know why it says his connection percentage is 0. He's clearly not disconnected. Wow. Ace King had nothing, right? It was just a total bluff, yeah. And Queen 6 had a straight, not to mention a queen as well. Okay, this guy who's limped, open limped before, now he raises. I do have a nice hand that would work multi-way, so I don't mind the call in front of me. Let's hope for a 9. Nope. 1 over card. Let's see, 4-handed. Will it slow this guy down? It does. This guy decides to lead, though. I'll call once. Okay, I'm going to fold now. It's not slowing down. All right. Okay. Going for the potential big pot if the 9 came. Always trying to look for opportunities to get to win a big double up. But well, an all in from Borneo. Yeah, that's going to take it, of course. Wow. Queen 10, ace 9 with a queen and 9 on the board. Pair of queens. Wow. Quick knockout. Again with a queen. Oh, again with a king jack. This time he only min raises. Small blind joins as well. So does the big blind. I didn't want to see a spade, though. All right, what do you got? 3 nines, okay. Everyone's got hands. Nice. All right, ace, jack suited. Man, the amount of chips I would save if I just fold these marginal situations. Really, a 3-bet coming from the small blind. Man. What the heck? All right. Not doing so well. All right, how many? I've got 36 bigs. Okay. Wow, 4-bet. Man, these are big stacks. 2 aces and kings. What else? Ace on the flop. Huge double up. Wow. The 2 biggest stacks at the table going at it. Of course, it's going to be aces, or 2 of the biggest, especially the chip leader. I mean, wow. Of course, you're going to try to take it away. All right, I'm going to defend. 5. What the heck? It's probably going to be a bad move. The queen on the river. Of course it is. I'm going to be confident to go all in with bottom pair right away so they fold. This is crazy. Gonna Guess I'm gonna have to re-enter. I hate doing it, but everyone does it. Might as well. Pros do it. Okay. If he raises, I'm going to just, I'm going to go ahead and make the shove. I'll re-enter if I lose this one. Okay, now you fold. King Jack. I mean, I still have 26 bigs, but you did raise more, so you probably have a bigger hand. No, you have live cards. Not a good flop. I need a king or a jack. No. E7, wow. Okay. I'm going to re-enter, because this will be too short of a stream. All right. At least I'm at a different table now. Maybe that'll change my luck. Let me reopen the lobby here. Man, the chip leader has entered 4 times. Oh, look at that. I got pocket jacks now. All right. Oh, wow. Folds around to the big blind. He calls king 5-5. C-bet. I haven't done a C-bet at all this tournament. I've never had an opportunity up until now. There we go. All right. Fold this, and I'm going to go ahead and open my daily power path ticket here. This pop-up that came at the end of my when I got knocked out initially. I played 4 of these tickets that I've accumulated from the past 4 days, and I converted it into a couple of step 2 tickets. I've been accumulating a lot of power path tickets, trying to build it up. Maybe win my way into a bronze pass. Maybe play the Sunday Million later this trip. The Sunday Million is a $109 buy-in, $1 million guaranteed prize pool. Okay, who are our players here? So we have Brazil, Germany, Brazil. So I'm going to need to make a deep run because now I'm in for two buy-ins. Jacks again. Queen, queen, 4. What? He's in the big blind. What could this be in his range? This is why I always check the turn. Well, that gave me a hint right there. All right, go ahead and take it. All right, dry board. plays. Oh my god. The world is out to make it difficult for me. Jeez. What the heck? I want to see it. What the hell? Every hand I've gotten into. Every hand. It seems always someone has it. And we're on break after this hand. Okay, wow. 1 hour and 2 buy-ins, and I'm already half of the chips gone in my second buy-in. What is going on? How different am I playing now compared to 2 days ago? I'm trying to figure this out. 3 days ago even. What's going on? Yo, I'm starting to sound. I mean, have you ever been in a situation like this, you know? I mean, hey, how many times do I have to fold, you know? All right, I'm on break. How many big blinds do I have? I've got 23. All right, so yeah, I'm looking for an all-in again. And my goodness, there's still 1 hour left of late registration. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing anymore if I get knocked out. All right, gonna take my break. I'll be back in 5 minutes, or a little bit less. We'll see. Intermission. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, if I look at the schedule for the next game, so yeah, I will definitely not be. It won't be until Saturday when I'll play the next game. That's for sure. Uh, to mix things up, I actually will. I'll go ahead and it's $11. I don't care. We'll play some mixed games on Saturday. 8 game. So there's 8 games in rotation. I played this before in a scoop event back in 2018. I did okay, if I recall. So this will be something interesting to share with you guys. So I think if I put it into focus, I do want to probably maybe do some practice runs at a regular table. But yeah, 8 game is a mixed game format with 8 different poker variants in rotation, starting with deuce to 7 triple draw, no limit holdem, pot limit Omaha, limit holdem, no limit or limit Omaha high low, Raz, stud 8 or better. Not in that order though. I think I mixed it up a bit, but you get the idea. Yeah, I clearly remember when I played that tournament. And I don't know how many of the people who will enter it actually are well versed in all 8 games, or are there going to be some people who are bad in some and good at others? That would be a different dynamic. Maybe something, because I understand quite well some basics of each of these games. And Joe says, I feel like that every Monday, Tuesday, and twice on Thursday. Referring, of course, to our club games. I mean, I am showcasing how incredibly skilled online players can be in real money tables, especially like out of this world compared to like live games in the US. It goes to show how horrible American players are. You got to be honest about that. Oh, I got to also keep reminding myself, these, even though it is an online game and people do play better than your typical American live player, you got to remember you're not up against Phil Ivey, you're not up against some big name pro. These are just other random people like you and I. Some of them might be good, some of them might be not, some of them might be average. And most of the time, if they're betting, they've got something. I mean, bluffs can only be, it has to make sense for to find a bluff to a hero call on. And I've been wrong most of the time, so. I mean, let's take a look at this hand here. See? Premium hands. Ace, queen, pocket kings. I mean, they got it. They've got the cards. Being 8-handed, surely someone's going to have some type of holding to play. It's just, can you get so unlucky to the point where they outflop you? I mean, is it possible? Yes, it is, I guess. You got to take the take the best road possible and just, they've got it, get out of the way. Yeah, it sucks having a full top pair, but until you get more information, it's like sometimes it's probably the better way to go. Well, let's see. I'm still playing. It's not over yet until the chip count is at 0. See that ace queen. Well, there we go. Let me check and see what the other guy had. He had queen 5. Interesting. Oh, he was in the big blind, so he got to see a cheap flop. Okay, we got a caller. I'd like to see a 3-bet here. Somebody increase the pot. All right, 9-5-5. We'll see bet. Really? You know what? If you got a 5, you got a 5. I'm going to push it in. Hope you have a 9. Or pocket 10s through kings, but you would have raised if you had kings or queens. I would have sure be certain of. Okay, he folded. There's another thing, too, being card dead as well. Doesn't really help the fact. I should probably enter a cash table. But if I do, though, I've got to be sure to be very selective. You know, table select for the ones that I could beat, of course. Because cash games tend to be even tougher than tournament tables. All right. Let's try. All right. Give it up. Oh, man. I mean, take your time to make your bed, like you're trying to think hard and hard. You know, I don't have anything. You're probably multi-tabling though, so that makes sense. I mean, 24 bigs. You know what? Let's push it. Uh-oh. What do you have? Okay, it's a coin toss. Of course he hits his ace. I need a 5. All right. Well, that was my that was what I was actually hoping for. I was hoping for a double up. I was hoping for an opportunity, and I had to take a coin toss there. But alas, I'm like, can't win even that. Okay, it's over. All right, I'm not going to continue. God, I've only been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. That sucks. All right. I'm surprised my balance hasn't dipped below 200. I thought it would after the second buy, and I guess not. All right. Okay, yeah, we're going to just start wrapping things up. I'm going to go ahead and have my leftovers from yesterday. You know, eat well, all that stuff. And, yeah, I'm going to practice for Saturday. Saturday will be the next time I stream a scoop event. Of course, Thursday, tomorrow, we'll be streaming the PokerStars home games, as usual. And in between, I'll probably be doing some practice runs. I'm actually curious to see, do they have... are there any 8-game tables that are running? They do have 8-game tables available, but they're not. But there's nobody in them. I would need to check and see if there's any in the check and synth under Citagos. Okay, they do have some. But there are no registered, so it's not that popular. Because I do want to practice. Maybe under the play money, I probably would be able to practice, but yeah. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna wrap things up here. For those of you who did tune in live, I want to thank you for tuning in. Yeah, can't get anything working today. And Jose, much appreciated for you tuning in as well. But we've got Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We got 4 straight days that I'm going to be playing. Definitely, I'm gonna have to double check what's available Sunday that I'm going to be interested in, because looks like the schedule may have changed. But Saturday will be an interesting one, different format. Looking forward to that. And then we'll move on from there. So yeah, thank you everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, haven't done so yet, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Share the stream with others, hit the bell icon to be notified once I go live next. Next stream, of course, will be tomorrow, Thursday, for the PokerStars home games. So until then, have a great rest of your day, take care, and go make it happen.